It is a great pleasure to see a filled lecture hall. Please let it stay this way for the rest of the course. In spite of some of all of this technical things that we are playing around with, please, hopefully you will not be disturbed from this. Hopefully I will not be disturbed from this. I'm sure not. I've done similar things previously. So there's a lot of options in this course from a technical point of view. One of the options, let me just say it here, is that you can log on, as I emailed you, to this meeting room and participate sort of at least to some extent in my lecture. I'm going to use this meeting room. You can actually chat. I'm not going to chat with you. I am a man. I can do at most one thing at a time. However, we have Jeppe down here, a splendid TA, teaching assistant, who will happily chat with you. Try to keep it sort of clean, right? I mean, I like making fun, so it's not that we cannot have fun, but make it clean, right? Okay, I'm sure I don't have to say that. Then I'm going to collect, since this is a statistics course, I hope you're at the right place. 2402, Introduction to Statistics. Statistics is about looking at numbers, looking at real data. I'm going to collect some real data through these lectures that we will also play around with. So just as you could say, a bit of naive examples of what we're going to do in this course. So that is this part. Let me go to my presentation. As of this morning, we started the first thing already, the practical information. I'm going to try to do this rather brief, not to tire you. All of those of you who already studied the web pages and looked at my information, I'm not going to bore you too much. Those of you who didn't, then you will have to go look at some of the material to get sort of up to speed in how you're going to follow this course. It's not enough to listen to my 5 minutes of introducing what's going on here. Please have a look, and I'm sure you're used to surfing around. Then we do start what this is all about, the introduction to statistics, and this begins with something that we call summary statistics. To a large extent, I would say, just recapping something that most of you will have seen previously in high school or other places. It's not dramatically complicated, but we need to refresh that we can do these things, and I'm sure there would be things that you don't have completely clear in your minds when we get at this. And then we're going to do something importantly. We're going to introduce the software that we're going to use in this course. This is the software which is being used out there in the world everywhere. So it's a very relevant software to get familiar with. It's an open source software used by developers and companies all over the world. So this is statistics in daily life among researchers and companies and business, Novo Nordisk and other places. So this is your chance to actually getting used to something like this. To the practical information again. Well, most of you realized we're going to meet each Tuesday between 8 and 12. 2 hours lecture, 2 hours of exercise. Exercises are in building 450. You would have seen the room numbers in my message. I encourage all of you to do the following. That's my generic weekly agenda. Please read some of my announced stuff. There's a very detailed reading plan. I'm not asking you to read a lot of things that you don't need to read, but please read what I'm putting on my plan. It does help to read the book and the note that I'm having. Then I am primarily speaking 2 hours. You are welcome to ask questions, of course. But, I mean, honestly, I'm speaking to 270 people, so probably mostly it's going to be me talking most of the time. Yes. First, sort of let me do like this. Sorry about this. It's a first-time thing. Let me see. Attendee list. Jeppe. Make, I guess, host. Yeah. Good. Do the exercises. It's a mix of book exercises. Some of this are a software thing. I have an online note that you can see. And some quiz questions. You're going to start playing around with those quizzes already this morning or after the lecture. And by the end of this, there is a 4-hour multiple choice exam. And after each teaching module, that's what I'm saying here, that's an offer. It's not thought to be something that is included in the 2-hour session. It is an offer to you when you either right after the session or at the end of the exercise session or when you've come home afterwards to actually test whether you're up to speed. So there is an exam. It's previous exam questions you can test online. It's just small tests. It's like from 30 minutes up to at most maybe 1 hour and a half at the end of the course. You're tested in the topics back in the course if you want. You can take the test. It's like an exam, and then you get a grade. It's just for you to have a feeling about where you are, right? So please use that. I think that's very good training for the way I'm going to evaluate you, right? Question?
Are there going to be answers on the online quizzes?
Are there going to be answers to the online quizzes? Yes, immediately after you have taken it. No. We have the homepage and we have CampusNet. We're going to use both. This is where I decided to try to be brief. However, this is the homepage. If you log in, I hope this works by now, otherwise we'll send a panic email to some of the computer guys. Then you log in, you use your CampusNet ID. Then another menu bar pops up here, something which is called agendas. This is where you can see the detailed agenda for each week. By now, only week 1. And this is, in a way, very nicely telling you what you should do, starting from reading to the lecture to the exercises with active links to those of the exercises which are part of the online material and the quizzes. And then at the end, you can find the link to this 5-question, which is the 40 minutes. I tell you what is the nominated. We have a 30-question multiple choice in 4 hours, so it's 8 minutes per question. It's a very easy calculus. And then you could go take the quiz just to... I have a rapid brain here. Whoop, 10.5. This is what you're going to be taught today, actually, this. F5, median, yeah. Whoa, this is the median. Yeah, quiz 5.
When you log in.
Question?
It doesn't come up when you log in.
Could you send an email? Could you send another panic email to Philip? We have a few hours still to make this work. Otherwise, luckily, this quiz thing is thought to be after. So, I mean, if it's going to be more than directly after, then I can submit the answers. Let's see what happens. Did I pass? Let's see if this works now. This is dangerous things. It's thinking. Whoa. I'm in the red, 28%. That's pretty good for, I mean, looking at how much time I used for this, I did a pretty good job, I would say. But then again, you could also, in this course, you will learn how to do calculations on the risk here. Can it actually pay off to just guess, or shouldn't you guess? I made exam questions on that particular topic, actually, also. But anyway, this is how far I will take. I will, in the CampusNet, there are a few things I will have in the CampusNet thing. You'll see it when it's there. Please go have a look I mean, you're really taking in your hand, I would say, in following this course. It's a course that you can actually take it. You don't have to show up. I mean, I love when you show up. I mean, it would be a bit boring if I stood here and no one was actually here. Anyway, that was the practical part. And to the next, George, we go to the next topic now, the actual